Hey everybody, welcome to Slash Bash, where today I am bringing you another Choosing Beggar Reddit video. If you are new to the channel, then subscribe and click on notifications so you don't miss out on the fun. In our first story, a photographer offers a Choosing Beggar a free photo shoot. She's going to be so grateful. Just kidding. Let's jump right in. Hi, how are you? I really like your images and I'd love if we could do a collab. Hi, thanks for reaching out. I'm glad that you like my images. Are there any specific shots that you were looking for? I currently have a special for 3 looks and 9 edited images for $175. Let me know if that's something you'd be interested in. Oh, really? I was mostly looking for something that I wouldn't have to pay for, which is why I said collab. I currently don't have funds and would appreciate if we could just work something out and both be happy. Got it. I'm not doing free shoots at the moment as I'm very busy, but you seem to be genuine, so I just thought of something. I got this camera from my grandfather that has been sitting here for a while, and I think this is going to be a great opportunity for me to test it out, and maybe we could do a trade as you mentioned. I also have this really cool backdrop that I wanted to use. So let's say we do a TFP shoot where I try the new backdrop and a new camera on you. Probably an all-white outfit would work for what I have in mind. Can be a dress, a wedding gown, or anything, just white. And we do 1 or 2 additional looks where you get to pick whatever outfit or image style that you want, free of charge. How does that sound? I am not really into being used as a test out, sorry. This sounds like something you'd hire a model for and pay them. So I got a better deal. Since you're trading with 2 free looks, I can make you pay me just half of what you'd pay a regular model if you were to hire them for your test needs. And for the white outfit that you wanted, I could find one online and send you the price for it. Or also, I could rent my mom's wedding dress and have you pay a very low fee for it. I'd be honored to wear my mom's wedding gown on a shoot. I think you misunderstood the word test. I'm not using you at all. I'm actually doing you a favor since you're the one needing pictures. That test, as you mentioned, can be done anytime, and I also can do it without a model. Why would I pay you if you were the one who brought up the trade part? And also, I'm not providing any funds for the white outfit. As I said, it could be anything white. If you don't have something white, send me your measurements and I'll try to see what I can get from a friend of mine who's a stylist. I also have a local makeup artist who I work with. She only charges $45 an hour for a shoot if that's something you'd be interested in. At your own cost, of course. If not, you can just do makeup for a natural look. Hope that's more understandable. Wow, you seem to be very demanding for what you call a trade. I have to pay for my makeup too? Is this a modern type of slave labor? Come on, man. Now, why don't we just put this test thing aside to make things less complicated? Because you said that that's something that you don't need a model for. You could just do the shoot for free, and I can bring all 3 looks of my choice. I don't have too many outfits, so having your stylist friend would also be appreciated. As for makeup, how about you choose the makeup that you want for me? Not too much makeup, of course. And you get to pay the makeup artist since you're gonna pick the one I should have. I think this will make things easier. Did you just say that I was too demanding after all these things you want done at no charge? Lol. You know what? I don't think that this is gonna work. I'm pretty sure that there are other photographers out there who'd be willing, maybe, to do what you're looking for, but not me. I'm gonna pass on this trade. Good luck. Really? I need these pictures and you should help me. You know that I will look beautiful in all of them, and that'd be great for you. Hello? Can you please respond rather than leaving me on scene? Never mind. It's your loss anyway. Just know that if you get any negative review, you know where it's coming from. Unprofessional. In story number 2, some choosing beggars try their luck at a restaurant. We need a refund. This story is maybe not as bad as some other Choosing Beggar stories, but it got stuck in my head because of the audacity of some people. This happened a few years ago. My parents own a hotel with a restaurant, and well, like all restaurants do, we are getting our fair share of choosing beggars. This one evening, I was helping out in the restaurant working as a waitress when we had two women enter our place. I seated them and they ordered the pheasant. I hope this is the right word for it, and yes, we are serving these kinds of dishes, which is a dish for two people to share. For drinks, they ordered a whole bottle of quite expensive red wine. I served them their drinks and later their meal, and there it begins. They started eating and then called me over to complain about the food. They said the pheasant was really dry and overcooked, and they could not eat it. I told them politely that the pheasant wasn't overcooked and that this kind of bird is generally dry, like a duck, for example. You have to eat it with the sauce that comes with it. They were not having it. They complained, and defeated, I took the nearly untouched and perfectly fine pheasant, my father and I tried it later in the kitchen, back to the kitchen. When I told my mother, who is the chef, she of course got angry, but well, she couldn't do any more about it than I could. The two women ordered a new dish, and because the meat was so bad in our restaurant, they both ordered fish. Then they waited for their meal, and in the meantime drank nearly the full bottle of red wine. When I brought the fish out to their table, everything was fine, but then one of them got up, went over to the bar where my father was working, and demanded to return the almost empty bottle of red wine because red wine doesn't go well with fish. My father looked at the bottle dumbfounded and told them they can order white wine if they wanted, but they still had to pay for the red one. Nope, not with that lady. She argued that they had ordered the red wine because of the pheasant, but after it had been so bad and now that they are having fish instead, they wanted a refund for the bottle. My father told her that the wine was fine and therefore not refundable. Also, he asked why they hadn't returned the red wine with the pheasant right at the beginning instead of drinking nearly all of it. The woman had no real answer for this question and got angrier and angrier. Then she demanded to get the white wine for free as compensation for their inconvenience with the pheasant, but my father said no and told them that he had refunded the pheasant, which was perfectly fine, and they got their new meals as fast as possible, and that was all they could have asked for. She tried to argue some more, disturbed the other guests with the commotion she caused, and then stomped off to her table after realizing she wasn't getting anywhere. They finished their meals. I guess they couldn't find anything to complain about, while giving us angry stares, left no tip, and later, a bad review. My father instructed me and the other waitstaff later that if these two ever come back to the restaurant to tell them that we are not willing to serve them anymore. They haven't come back yet, but I am keeping my eye out for them. In our final story, we have a choosing beggar mother who wants to pay our OP half of minimum wage. For some context, I live in South Africa where the minimum wage is 20 Rand, 76 cents. So this past week, I got told that the child I currently au pair is getting taken to school. Nothing to do with me, he's struggling with social interactions with kids his age and needs to get back to school after lockdown. So I have been looking for a new job. I get a message from a mother about an hour ago asking my rates, my hours, etc. I give her the lowdown. I get paid 49 Rand per hour because I have a lot of experience and I am studying towards an education degree. I had to bring my rates down when I moved here because it's a smaller town. I was getting up to about 80 Rand per hour previously. I can also work full days within reason. This woman immediately criticized my rate, saying I can't charge that much here. She then says she has an offer I will not be getting anywhere else and that I should take it. She wants to pay me 2,000 Rand for working from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., working with her 8-year-old and 3-year-old, and I would need to keep up with the education program the teachers send for the 8-year-old. but she's very generous. She will give me every second Friday off, and I will only have to drive to go drop off and pick up her 3-year-old every second day. For those of you who don't like doing math, that is just over 11 rand an hour for 9-hour days and 2 kids. I politely declined, but did tell her that she is paying below minimum wage. She went off saying that because I was still studying, she doesn't have to pay me a full salary. That was when I told her to stop sending me messages, and I would not be willing to lower my rates. Haven't heard from her since. Thank goodness. This is John from /bash. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed the video and want to see more of them, then please hit that subscribe button. We'd love for you to drop a like, share it with your friends, and we will see you in the next one.